Them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers, but don't step enough. Oh, you be with them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers, but don't step enough. Oh, you be with them steppers.
The streets about to be retired.
The streets?
Yeah, Corona getting crazy, boy. Nah, it's true, man.
Yeah.
It's true. Like I keep watching like them damn numbers go up in Houston. I'm like, yo, this is wild times, bro. And the crazy thing is like, and I'm not trying to make a joke about it, but like, if you come in this city, bro, we really don't give a fuck.
Hell no.
Like I was telling, so like, you know, Hurricane Ida going on in Louisiana. So I got some people pulling up, you know, they already done pull up to Houston just to kind of stay out of the hurricane way. Mm-hmm. And we was talking last night. I went swing on my homegirl, and you know we smoked one and just chopped it up, and we was talking about, because she was asking about like mask and like, you know, what's going on around here, what's the rules and stuff. I said, man, I can't even tell you a CDC guideline. And it was we laughed in that moment, but it was sad because it was like, we really move around in Texas like ain't shit going on.
Yeah, but shit, that's the governor fault, man. He don't want to mandate no mask no more. Yeah, because he want Trump supporters.
Yeah, but now I have started like just carrying my mask with me. Yeah, but I ain't not gonna lie, I do still be outside.
Would you go be in a bar or club with the only one with a mask on?
Would I be in a, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm probably gonna remove it sometime because it's hot. Mm. But like I really don't mind wearing the mask, like talking about. But I'll say this, Houston is hot, and you know how I sweat. Like if I get to the point where the sweat just dripping, the mask got to go in my pocket. Yeah, I'd probably take it out. But I don't mind having my mask on and looking like an eyeball and whatnot. Yeah. But I ain't tripping. But the whole thing now is like there's this fight against, you know, vaccinated versus unvaccinated. Yeah. Like what's your thoughts on it? I know that you know, I'm gonna let you. I know that you mentioned you got your first shot or whatever. Like. Like, what's your thoughts on it? Why you decided to go get your vaccination? And
before, I wouldn't go get it at all. I said, man, I'm not putting this shit in my body. And me and you, we went all over the globe, and
we was outside. I think I'm good.
Yeah, they catching us, so I wasn't worried about it. But then somebody that was close to us, our friends from back home, passed, and somebody else passed. Yeah, and I said, man, I'm going to get that.
Hey, our friend, the homie you talking about, and his 36th birthday was like a day or two ago. Yeah. Same age basically. And that's where I got worried too. But like, cause you know me, I know you getting your second shot, so you on the way there, and I'm unvaccinated or whatever at the time. So it was just for me, it was like whenever our homie passed, it was on my mind heavy. I was like, oh man, maybe, you know, it was like, but it was just like, for me, like I explained it to like my oldest brother who's on your side, right? He wants to make sure, and he speaks about it in a very logical way about protecting the public, and I get all that, you know, and it's not just you, but your loved one, your elders and whatnot, and that makes total sense. And I'm not trying to, fight that or be an asshole to that. Yeah. For me, it was like, I know there are certain things about my body. I was telling about, like, I be getting this hard ass thump in my heart and stuff like that. And like, I don't know what all the chemicals that go into the body is. Like, I haven't done enough research for me to stand behind it. And I told him it was straight fear for me. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't reproduced yet or none of that shit. I don't know. And that could be a wild thought. You could be looking like, yeah, you tripping. But I'm saying, because I haven't done any research about it, I wasn't just fitting to go jump just because people said it's out there already. But then when you start hearing about, dang, bro fell. Then another one fell. Then you got that third one that fell. And all of these are close to us. And like, they're not that far off in age. It make you think like, bro, I think I need to go get that vaccination, right?
Before it was mostly like old people. You wouldn't really hear about it. Yeah, about it young.
Exactly. But for what I'm learning now, but you know, because I mentioned on about 2 episodes ago how I had COVID. That's why we missed a week. But now I have to wait 60 days before I can even consider, even if I wanted to consider a shot. They're like, you're like something about antibodies or something in your system, and you gotta wait like 60 plus days or some shit like that I was reading up on. But that was, I don't know how true that is, but that was what I was seeing. Yeah. But I mean, I'm not knocking if you get vaccinated, and I ain't knocking you if you don't. My thing is like, I tend to be smart about like I'm not in space.
Yeah.
Houston. I don't go to no clubs and all them shits like that. But I do move around. I'll go get my restaurants and shit like that and do the shit that you're supposed to.
Yeah. To me, everybody that don't want to get the vaccination, let's say they'll get COVID and they be in the hospital on their ventilator. I promise you, if the doctors be like, hey, we can give you the vaccination right now, you'll save you, like, I bet you they'd take it.
Probably so. Probably so, yeah. I mean, there's going to be some extremists, for sure.
Yeah.
Some extremists going to be like, nah, I'm fighting this and leave it out my body. But I think that if you facing it to where, like, you like, damn, I'm in this hospital alone and I can't breathe, and doctors saying, like, I could die from this, absolutely. It's the same thing with snitching. Put somebody in the room, you put that pressure on them. Yeah. Them extremists gonna stay silent, but then certain people gonna be like, but then like the funny thing with me is what I ain't gonna lie, because you know me, I love a good punchline and a joke. I love the war between, because I really don't care. Like I don't pick a side. Like I love you if you vaccinated or not.
Yeah.
That's my stance. But like the war between the vaccinated and the unvaccinated is hilarious. I saw one meme that said vaccinated people act like they Jesus. It's a bunch of the memes on there that just had me cracking up. So that little fight, even though it's sad to see us, going back and forth, I think, that's some shit that's just noise. But I do get a kick out of just, laughing at some of the funny shit on there.
On a podcast note, bro, did you see Dell Curry and his wife getting a divorce?
Did I? Yes. Did what? Hey, and did that shit hit you out of left field? Like, and like it was something that surprised me that I didn't know I gave a fuck about. Yeah. Is what I'm saying. Like I had no clue I was gonna be in, because I've been reading on this shit. Yeah. I had no clue I was gonna be this invested in Steph Curry parents situation until the news broke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like some Twitter shit made it funny, that shit like that. But like, soon as it hit, I was like, divorcing? Like for what?
Yeah.
It made me just research. Like how, when you first saw the news, like what was your thoughts? You thought it was fake, or you just thought what?
Nah, I bust out laughing because it said Dell Curry and his wife getting a divorce because she cheated on him with a Patriots linebacker.
You're the Patriots fan. That's fucked up. You laughing at that man pain. But the crazy thing was like when I did, so I'll be honest, my initial thought whenever I heard about the Dell Curry news, I was like this is weird. I was like, well, I thought it was fake. I was like, nah, this ain't true. So I went check. I was like, let me check. And then when I saw it was like tagged by like ESPN and the major news outlets and all that shit, I'm like, all right, damn, it's happening. And then I started looking into it. I'm like, man, I was like, wait, they got Steph. They got Seth.
Yeah.
And then they got the daughter who was a volleyball player on some shit. Like very, she went far with that shit. And so I was like, they got all these successful ass children. And I think she married to, a player that played with Golden State. Not that matters, like she ain't on her shit, but I'm just saying. But I was like, it's something ain't adding up, bro. And I saw married for 33 or 34 years or something like that. And I was like, y'all decided to call it quits now?
Yeah.
Because in my head, I'm like, honestly, I'd be like, she come to me talking about she want a divorce. Shut up.
Yeah.
Stop. We ain't doing that. Go cool off. Like, cause that's a long ass time to then be like, we over with now.
Yeah. But you gotta look behind the scenes though. Like from the surface, everything is gravy. Like they got the movie star, the movie type marriage and shit.
Yeah. Do you think the situation was more like we saw some shit that was beautiful, but then like it was she or he or both of them was like dying inside for like a while, and it was just showing face? You think that's a situation like that?
I see the same situation. Like people on social media only show like the good times.
Yeah,
they only post their good times. They never post their bad times.
Me, that's why I don't post shit no more. But yeah, I feel you on that. But like, in my head, it was hard for me to wrap around the 33-year part. I was like, 33 years? It's like,
if I was married 33 years, bro, we ain't getting no divorce.
I'm not signing that paper, dog. That's where I was standing. I'm not signing that paper. Like, You can do your thing. If that, and honestly, I guess you probably can look at me and be like, yo, that's fucking selfish type of shit. But it's like damn, now I have to, like, because she kept herself up.
Yeah.
If you know what his wife looked like, she a beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna get out in these streets and she gonna go up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this whole women empowerment movement, this feminist thing going on. Yes, queen, go do your thing, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not knocking that that's the wave, but that supports her.
Yeah. What if she wound up with Future?
Oh, God. I love her with Future.
You know Future hit like Scottie Pippen wife.
Yeah, it's true. That would be funny. That would be hella funny, though. Because Future gonna put it in a song, and I'm here for it.
Oh, yeah, you might post her.
He definitely gonna post her. But look, take the flip side now, right? Like she could get out of that marriage and end up with Future, like you just said, right? Derek Curry finna get in these streets and he finna find out this sugar baby shit ain't fun. It's finna be rough for him, and that's I'm being funny, but like it's a guy on Twitter. I think I tried to share it with you. It's a guy on Twitter who, like, whenever he saw the news break, and I'm gonna pull up some of these tweets. Whenever he saw the news break, he was like, "Bro, this ain't what you want." Right? Matter of fact, I gotta pull him up because he started off. He was like, "You don't want to be out here." It was his first tweet, like underneath the Dell Curry news. Like, you don't want to be out here. He's like, "You think you want to be out here because you're not out here. When you get out here, you ain't gonna want to be out here no more." And then he just went to explain a bunch of shit of why. He was like, "Last time you was out here was different." Bro, I was dying laughing because he basically, what I appreciate about the shit, and I'm gonna touch on a few more, but what I appreciate about his tweets was like, I'm reading that shit and I'm dying laughing, but at the same time, I was like, bro, I don't see one fucking lie in what bro tweeted.
Yeah.
Like I didn't see one. He talked about, he was like, "You ever had charcoal ice cream? Turmeric?" He was like, "These fees are different."
Yeah. Especially for how old Dell Curry is.
He like 56, 57. Yeah. Oh, he's straight sugar daddy status.
Oh, yeah,
like,
he gonna be straight tricky.
He got the bread. I'm sure he ain't finna marry no more. And he an old dude, he jumping straight into that sugar daddy world. Yeah. And that's why I'm like, bro, like, you like they gonna be after you, but like a lot of these women don't be wanting to get a sugar with the baby. You know what I'm saying? They'll be your baby, but they try to keep their sugar to themselves.
But that's a different kind of. He had a different kind of.
And also, if he boss up, like if they'll just step out, because right now I always see him as like, you know, you got certain older men, you be like, "Oh, that's Unc." You don't even know him, like Snoop. Yeah, that's Unc. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would look at Dell Curry, he dressed like one of my uncles on my daddy's side. Yeah. But if he step out in these streets and become a zaddy, like he starts swagging himself up, I can see him then. Yeah, I can see him with like a 35-year-old fly thing. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, it's sad to see them go through this divorce, because honestly, like, especially after 33 years, you don't never want to see nobody just calling it quits on that. But like, you know, like you said, that's a good point, because I was being selfish in my thoughts, but that's a good point. Like when you say you never know what's going on, like, you know, you showing face, but you don't know what you're doing behind closed doors. Like, you don't know if I know from research that you mentioned the linebacker from New England, then she have allegations out on him with like 4 different women. So it seems like this is some time in type of stuff and some issues. So yeah, it could be some stuff behind closed doors, but like all it's still used for me is like, damn, 33 years sound like some shit that I gotta fight for.
Oh yeah. Could you see yourself at Dell Curry age being a sugar daddy if you're not married?
So listen, I've said this before. Because I got married so early, I got one more shot at this shit. Yeah. One more. And once that's over with, man, sugar daddy me to death. Pepper face, sugar daddy. I grow my pockets up. I'm with it. Then I'm gonna come on here. Hopefully we still talking shit at whatever platform, and I'm gonna claim all the tricking I'm doing. Oh, girl over there was 6,000. Boom, she hit me for a nice little 2 bands. I'm gonna live it. I'm gonna live it. If I have to go through a whole marriage again, and I'm not wishing this on myself, but I'm just saying that's my honest to God truth. I got one more. I'm making light of it, but I got one more run at that shit. And after that, nah.
You gonna be just like Slim Thug.
Man, don't put that on my body. But Slim ain't never been married, right?
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't think he want to. Another artist, just a sidebar, another artist I heard who say he'll never get married was Boosie. Boosie was like, he was like, man, I ain't. He was like, nah. He's like, but he was honest. He was like, and because they asked him why, and he was like, man, I want to do what the fuck I want to do. He's like, I ain't got no time to be answering nobody, and boom. And I respected his stance because, like, as a woman, you gotta respect it. You know what I mean? I'd be like, man, Boosie say he don't want to get married because he ain't trying to compromise what he doing.
Yeah, but you think somebody gonna marry Boosie with all them kids?
He got how many 10 now? 9.
10 or 12? I think he had 10. I don't know.
Dang. I mean, like, but see, that's the thing though. A woman will accept a dude with multiple kids a lot quicker, especially if he got bread. Yes, I think to answer your question,
If he was a regular dude, no, but
I don't know. A regular dude, he might find him somebody. It might be something. It might be a situation where he got to take what he can get type of situation, but he might still find somebody. But the point is, like, a dude could have them children and he'll still maybe fall into something soft.
Yeah.
Women, woman told me she got 9 kids. Was handing homemade. I'm hitting all the friend zone words.
You remember that meme you sent me with Carmelo Anthony?
Oh, with the shooting shot?
When he shoot the basketball, and it's like, when she got 3 kids, he found out she got 3 kids, and he threw the ball back.
No, the crazy thing was that I just saw it because it was actual commentary. I just put the words on there. Like I was like, because you remember I told you that chick had 3 kids, was telling me she wanted me to, she was like, if she really see some shit in me and she won't kick it with me.
Yeah.
Straight love.
I actually feel sorry for women that's single with kids.
Oh, hold on. You feel sorry for them?
Yeah.
Elaborate on that.
Cause like it's gonna be hard for them to find somebody. Like if they single, I mean.
Okay. Yeah, but so you don't think the accountability factor should sit there too?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, cause for me it's like, all right. Before I say my statement, when you say you feel sorry, are you feeling sorry because you don't think that they gonna be able to find the dude that they want? You think they're gonna automatically have to settle at that point?
Yeah, they're gonna have to settle.
Okay, that's what I was. Okay, I agree. The reason why I was saying, but it's like for me, like, and like, I'm not harsh in that situation. I don't mind a woman with children. Like I can't see myself, like, I'm like, me, I say it all the time, 1, and I was like, if she got 2, she had to blow my mind. I can't see myself beyond 3, but that's just me trying to picture, how the fuck do I go from being a bachelor to like taking care of, because I'm gonna be a provider, so taking care of a family of 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, that's going, that's a jump. Like, the chick you asking me to be at a level, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a different conversation now, for me. So it's like, and for me it's like, I ain't gonna put myself in that situation if I can't give you what you need, to be, to feel right in that situation. So I won't even entertain that shit. But I also think that niggas is looking at that as like I don't want to sound harsh, but like poor choice decisions. Like if you got 3 or 4 kids and you got 2, 3, especially if you get more than 2, you got 3 baby daddies and shit.
If you got more than 1.
Yeah, exactly. And you ain't settled down and kick it. But like for me, especially when I hear like, it's like, for me, it's like, y'all gotta deal with 3 niggas.
Yeah.
I got like 3. Like, I don't want to deal with 1 in this child. I gotta deal with 2 and 3. Like, so, like, and women don't think we think about all that, but so for me, it's like, yo, and I'm gonna think about it, yo, I have so many questions. Like, yo, how you fell off with dude? Like, what happened with this dude? And before I get to where I feel comfortable, you probably gonna be tired of explaining yourself to me, because I'm gonna need to know all of this baggage that happened from your past to see if it even makes sense and some shit that I can deal with. Because for me, when I'm talking to you and you telling me how you are, I'm understanding you as a person in those conversations. So I'm actually listening to get to know you. And if I see something, I'm like, nah, I can't do it.
I remember a chick I dated when I first moved to Houston. The only chick I ever dated with more than 1 kid. And she was like, I was asking about like a baby daddy. She's like, this one, he like the father of both of my other baby daddy. We just had a 1 night stand and I got pregnant, but that ain't nothing. And I was like, whoa, what? Like, what? You actually told me that?
and so she didn't want bro in the child's life, or she didn't care that he wasn't in the life? What was
I don't think she cared.
She just didn't care. So basically she was saying he was a deadbeat, but it is what it is. I got somebody that's gonna be there for both of them. Yeah. And I honestly, I do believe, and it takes a strong man You know, and I respect, you know, men who do that. I'm not trying to knock. I don't want to downplay women that got kids and stuff like that, because kids are a beautiful thing, and I know that life happens and situations happens and you can't control some of that shit. I get it. But I gotta speak on my preference. Yeah. And you know, just like everybody else, everybody can have their preference. But a dude who can like withstand all that, love some kids that he didn't create, especially when you get around that teenage age, like 10, 11, 12, where they got a little attitude and they can tell you some stuff like, oh, if you can weather that stuff, bro, like you a strong individual. Like, and I got the utmost respect for you in them situations.
I ain't that strong.
Me, I'm a fall every time. Fall like a crate challenge. fall just like a crate challenge, bro.
Would you do the crate challenge?
Man.
We're gonna do the crate challenge.
Man, listen, first of all, I'm gonna say this. I'm 100% positive I could complete the crate challenge. Yeah. For sure.
I think you too big, bro. I haven't seen nobody.
A lot of people say that shit. But you know what they used to call me when I was playing basketball? One of my nicknames.
Sweet feet.
No, you close. Hey, my homie Kobe Baker gonna be able to vouch on this. Yeah. They used to call me Twinkle Toes. Boy, I was
said Twinkle Toes.
For real. Like, you know, if you know New York basketball, like based on how you play and things like that, you gonna get nicknames. Yeah. And man, everybody who know me from hooping, man, they know my footwork was. That's how I was always an undersized big. Man, I'm finna, ooh, that footwork. They call me Twinkle Toes. Quick spin moves that Elijah one shit. Elijah one would have been a Twinkle Toes person. Yeah. So that's why I ain't mad at the nickname. Yeah. But yeah, so I know because of that. And then them people, they step on a crate, Paul. You ain't supposed to put all your weight on them damn crates, man.
I think the one that at the top gonna get you. That's the one.
That's the one I'm tapping. That's the one poop. Because once you get to the other side, all you gotta do is let your weight carry forward. Yeah. That's it.
But some people be trying to do this shit and that shit still fall.
We're gonna say, hey, listen, do you think you can finish it?
Oh, I know I can finish it.
Yeah, but you like 120 pounds.
That shit easy, man. That shit easy.
120 pounds, you were talking about the crate challenge. The crate's gonna laugh at you like, bro, walk. But I ain't gonna lie to you, like some of them videos that I've seen, bro, it's like, man, like, cause you know, with everything there's gonna be laughter, and then there's gonna be people who like are pissed off that it's happening.
Yeah. And which way you is?
I'm always neutral. I don't. And I'll tell you where I'm at though. Like I do believe that it's enjoyment for me just to see people like having fun being outside. Because honestly, and you know, yeah, it's grown men doing it, grown women doing it, but like that's some shit that we would have been like, we'd have been down Legion Drive in the middle of that big grass field. Yeah. Somebody would have thought about the crate challenge back when we was some kids. We'd have been outside doing that, right? No. We wouldn't even had two thoughts about the thing. We'd have just been outside doing it. So I get it from that perspective. However, I also, because I'm in a mindset of understanding like, you know, households and generational wealth and all that shit. Like if some shit happen where you get severely hurt to where you either die or you can no longer support your family with long-term disability and shit, you need to have some insurance lined up. So that's why I say I'm neutral. Like I'm like, bro, I get your argument. And hey, I see y'all having fun.
But the people that look like they're getting fucked up is the ones that have it like on concrete and shit.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, first of all, you should always put that in. They want to do it on concrete because it's more sturdy. Yeah. But at the end of the day, if you make any twitch, concrete or grass, especially when you get 7 crates up, man, that thing gonna be wobbly. Like the more you go up, the weaker the vertical line is. That's just simple physics or whatever you want to call it, whatever science you want to label that. That's simple that.
Yeah, did you see the memes people saying, oh, niggas could build crates up, but they can't build their niggas up? All the bullshit like that.
Man, yeah. I mean, see, that's where I be looking at it like, okay, that's becoming a cliche to me.
Yeah.
That'd be like, it's like now when I see some type of trend come out where people just enjoying themselves for a moment, you see the people that come out and just want to be on some.
Motherfuckers got to be a negative Nancy.
Yeah, be negative. Because I be like, damn, why you, like, for me, I don't never take offense because listen, my credit straight, my money straight. Like, I ain't no rich dude, but I tell people I'm comfortable. I got good credit, my insurance intact. Yeah. I'm straight. So for me, it's like, if I want to do the crate challenge, I'm straight. Like all them arguments that you got don't apply to me. So you have nothing to say to me. But come on, bro. These people just trying to enjoy a day.
Yeah.
So it's like I was like, sometimes the people on that side of the internet be a little too rough to the people that's trying to enjoy themselves. But it's a little weird.
Do you believe a woman can give as much to a man as a man can give to a woman?
And you know what? Like, when I think about that question, because like I've heard it before. I've heard this question before, just on both sides of the argument. But like, I think a lot of times when women are looking at the concept of this, like, you know, because I've heard women say like it's impossible for a woman to give as much as a man when the man is the provider. And what I'll tell that person back is like, you looking at that at a very surface level. And what I mean by that is like, if you only think about what's coming in and going out of a house from a monetary value and from a like materialistic value, then there's gonna be a little imbalance, you know. But like the way I look at a man pouring into a woman versus a woman pouring into a man, that's two different pitches.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like that Kool-Aid is not mixed. It's two different pitches. So for me, a man is going to pour into a woman by being a provider, by being a protector, by making sure that the house is secure, making sure that he's the head of the household, making sure that he's leading. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how a woman's going to feel that he's giving to her.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So that's a woman giving back, though, is going to make sure that the house is straight, going to make sure that she's nurturing, going to make sure that she's supportive, going to make sure that she's doing all the intimate shit that he's into, whether it's a massage or you know, just a little small gift that he enjoys. Like understanding who a man is and then pouring back in that way. So like the one costs more than the other though, right? Being a provider means that you're handling the majority of the bills and all this stuff. So from a monetary value and a materialistic value, yes, I could be giving more in that way, right? But then the way that I'm receiving it back is in a way that she's giving me the motivation to go out and do that for her. So to me, it's equal.
Yeah.
So like that's why for me it's like I tell women all the time, no, we can absolutely we can give equally when we put it in the concept of energy and not things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my 2 cents on it. But it's an interesting question because, you know, like women nowadays feel like they gotta match a dude at his level, at his power level. And our power lies in our pockets. That's just what it is. And y'all shouldn't go get your bread. I'm not saying don't go get your bread. Go get your bread, but don't let your power sit there. Yeah. Let your power sit in your submissiveness.
Yeah, to me, I don't think a woman could give as much as a man because a man will build a woman up.
Okay.
And some women wouldn't do that. Like let's say, you know,
that's an interesting perspective.
Yeah, men are, we said this before, men get a girl, that fine-ass girl that work at Walmart and build her up, build her status up.
Okay.
A woman would turn her head, give a smirk.
And so you talking about giving from jump. I love the way you shifted my mindset right there because I was not even thinking about that. You talking about like giving willingness to like support somebody.
Yeah.
So basically, like you said, like a dude to pop out and be like, I don't care that you work at McDonald's. I like your physical appearance. I like your mindset. We got a connection. I'm gonna rock with you until we get to this level. Yeah. And a dude will see that same dude in that driveway and be like, nah, you work for me. And I have nothing to give you.
Like me, a chick would see that same dude.
Yeah, and say, I have nothing to give you.
Yeah.
That I agree with you on that. So from that perspective, I probably would. Yeah, I probably would rock with you and agree with you on that. Just giving my raw answer from you throwing that curveball, I would have to let that sit with me more. But yeah, I probably would agree with you because when I thought about giving and taking from the question, I thought about it from like, we in this relationship and we've established that we are for each other because we have shit that, you know, that matches, you know, whether it be a dude taking somebody from the cashier of Walmart and being okay with that, and a woman finding somebody who equally matches her from a money standpoint, right? Yeah. I was talking from that perspective, like people are equally yoked.
Yeah.
But when you said that, I'm like, yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you about while we're on this line of like, you we on this line about relationships and shit.
Yeah.
And pouring into each other. I got a DM, bro, and I'm gonna read it to you real quick. That's why I picked up my phone. I want to read you the DM, and then I got a question I wanted to ask, get your opinion on first before I kind of tell you what I told dude or whatnot. So I got a DM from a guy. He was like, wait, my bad. I put the question right here. It is right here. He was like, what up, bro? Can I ask what is your opinion on a man being a nice guy? I have always been raised to treat women with respect. So show them that you're interested from the start and let it be known of your interest and where you're trying to take things. And he's like, I'm noticing that it gets me played more times than laid. He's like, I buy flowers, I plan dates, and I do most of the things women say that they are looking for, but I either get ghosted, plans change last minute, or some other excuse, and I'm really thinking about saying F these women and becoming an asshole. What are your thoughts? And so he asked me that question, and so it kind of got me putting the question together. It was like I've seen this before. I've seen, nice guys
finish last,
and I've seen nice guys convert into assholes. And I wanted to ask you, like, why do you think you see more and more men doing that now?
Bruh, women don't really want no nice guy, man. They say they want all that nice stuff. They do, but they don't want it like bombarded on them. They don't want it constantly.
Yeah.
They want some kind of toxic, like we had the toxic episode. Yeah. They want some kind of toxic to keep it balanced.
Yeah. Yeah. Before I go into what I responded with and whatnot, I just to kind of piggyback off what you're saying, like, yeah, it's I think women want the nice guy shit from the ain't shit niggas because you get the aggression and the be shut up. You know what I'm saying? You get all that. Because women like to be told, hey, shut up sometime. Hey, hey, I got, women like some aggression. I've heard women tell me this. Like, it is not nothing I'm making up. It's not nothing I'm assuming. I can point at multiple women that'll tell you, yeah, I like to be told what to do sometime in an aggressive way. Yeah. So they want a dude to be able to do that and then do this. However, a lot of times personalities don't match for them to like mesh like that from a dude's perspective. Like, we ain't finna be the dude that's like, oh, fuck you, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing me, boom, 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 and just blowing you off, and finna just show up and be like, hey, babe, I got some flowers for you today. It just ain't happening both ways. So in my opinion, I think women genuinely want the bad guys to start exhibiting nice guy behavior.
I absolutely agree with you.
Right. And it's just, I don't know. I just can't, I think, and you're asking for too much from a nigga, you know what I'm saying? But like, so go ahead. What
they don't want a nice guy like from the start. You can't.
No, you can't. You can't. But what I explained to bro is, so I didn't, and it's, you might think I sound, this might surprise you, but the way I responded is not what you would expect, right? So my first response was, I was like, bro, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being a nice person, right? And I was like, my pops raised me to always open a car door for a woman when y'all driving the same car, open up their doors for them, right? He raised me to stand on the outside of the street. He raised me to respect women, never put my hands on anything. All the cliche shit that people feel like is chivalry stuff. Like, to me, I never looked at it as like some cornball shit because it was like, that's how I was taught to be as a man. Yeah. But at the same time, I was also raised to be like, bitch, you ain't finna play with me. Yeah. So I can be a nice guy easily and stand in my masculinity and dare dude to try me and say, and I think that's where like dudes get it confused. It's like they have to choose between the two when you really don't. Yeah. So I was telling him, I'm like, bro, there's nothing wrong with being a nice guy. Like, some of the shit that if it feels genuine to you, and it's a nice gesture, do it. Yeah. However, don't go out your way to buy flowers just to impress her because you ready to jump. You gonna scare her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna run off. Because for me, I'm a nice guy, but I ain't buying flowers on no first date. Yeah.
Shout out to our homie that bought flowers. Do you remember that?
Ooh.
Shout out to our homie that bought flowers on the first date.
But like, and that's a good point. Cause staying on this topic. What immediately happened when he did that? We got on his ass.
Oh, we got on his ass.
We got on his ass, and but it was a necessary, like, bro, like, and rightfully so, she fell back on him. Yeah. She didn't even rock with him. Like, bro, you doing too much too soon. Yeah. Like, so when you call yourself a nice guy, remove yourself from that standpoint. But like I would say when go after the females, go through your whole little dating stage, recognize who you can just have sex with and be friends with, and recognize just your platonic situations, but always be in pursuit of your happiness, meaning from a relationship standpoint, be in pursuit of that one girl. Because I guarantee you, I'm moving this way. I'm like, the chicks that I don't see a relationship with, yeah, if you want to rock with me and you want to, like, we going to go have sex, because it's always going to be consensual. You want to do that? Cool. You want to go on dates? You want to kick it? Because I love having a feminine presence around me. I love it. So I'll kick it with a woman, go on dates and do what we do all day. But if I don't see no relationship in you, I'm not giving you that energy.
Hell no.
But let me find a woman that I'm pursuing. Yeah. And I done got time in, and we about 2 months in, and I done did cute shit to just build up to it. Some of them flowers coming, the little trips coming, all that's coming. I'm gonna do that for her. But you gotta earn that.
Yeah. You should ask them if he do that for every woman he talked to.
But so the reason why I didn't ask that, because that was my assumption. Like, he literally said, he was like, he's the guy that gets the flowers, he plans the dates. He's the one doing all of the the pursuing.
Yeah, that's where he messed up.
Yeah. So I took it as, that's his MO. And from that standpoint, bro, that type of nice guy, nah. But I wanted to sit here and dissect the word nice, because I think dudes turn themselves into assholes, and to be extreme assholes when you don't need to be that. Like, now you becoming unattractive with your assholeness, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever seen a dude just like try to be a dickhead way too hard to like, I'm like, bro, you working yourself out the pussy. Yeah. Being real.
I'm a natural dickhead.
And the same, well, see, for me it's a balance. Like, chicks know, like, man, I stand on what I stand on. Like, I'm gonna tell you what it is. If I align with you, cool. If I don't, I don't. But then at the same time, like, certain shit you can't even bring to my table if we ain't there. Yeah. It's just something that's automatically understood with me. So that's why I be like, man, honestly, like, you gotta figure out what makes sense for the woman. And I was telling him, that's how I finished it. I was like, I say, before you start buying flowers, because a first date is quick. You don't even know if she likes flowers. Yeah. Like, find that out first. She might not even be into flowers, and you showing up with flowers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, before you start doing the shit that you want to do, to keep her attention and all that stuff, figure out what it is that you need to do. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that was
did you see the meme they made about you?
About me?
Yeah.
Nah.
The one
he go with this bullshit. Y'all. I don't know what he finna say, but it's finna be some bullshit.
The one that said niggas nowadays want women to chase them in all flowers.
Bro, hey, first of all, hold up real quick. I just want to get in the camera, bro. And so the people who do follow us, so please do. I'm going to make this quick plug. Follow us, first of all, Certified Steppaz Podcast. And follow us on IG, and we're also on YouTube, or whatever. Subscribe to the channel. But like, if you follow our Instagram page and you see our stories, if it's anything motivational or anything pertaining to the podcast, I'm gonna put this line in the sand right now. I done posted it. If it's some shit where y'all finna laugh at me, please know that this man came at my top every single time. But the shit be funny as hell, I ain't gonna lie. When you put the one about Sweetie, in her DM, bro, I couldn't stop. Like, I said, man, I don't even talk like this. Need to let it go, a little Louisiana nigga.
Cook your gumbo and rub your butt.
Hey, let me ask you something though. Did you see the stuff about OnlyFans?
Or how they was gonna take it down?
Yeah. Would you rock? Well, not take it down. They were gonna change the content. I think you can't do like sexually explicit or like, I don't know. Like, I think like anything pornish. I don't think you can do it. I didn't read into it that much, but I think that's where it was going. First question, nah, fuck it, my only question. Would you support your woman now that's removed if she had OnlyFans? Like, would you be comfortable with that now that, like, that's like one of the things that's not allowed?
I would never have a woman with OnlyFans.
Let me ask you, let's dissect that though. Why? Like, why would you not want to support an OnlyFans woman? And I'm not even coming at you. I'm just curious to know your answer behind it. Like, is it just the stigma behind what OnlyFans stood for, or just not?
Because any man in America can go see your woman naked and shit like that.
Okay, so what's for you is for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jeremy wanted him a wholesome one. Okay, I wouldn't have guessed. My dude say he wanted him a wholesome one. Because for me, it's like, I thought about that question before I asked you. It was like, I don't be tripping on a lot of stuff. Like, I would have to understand, like, because I know what people get paid on, understand? Like, I know a foot model that's getting banked. You know what I'm saying? Like, all she do is show feet pictures. You know
shit, that's rare.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, how you, even if it's a side hustle, like, what's your come up? Like, you finna be in front of this camera all day. Like, nah, you gonna need to be single for that, love. Yeah. Like, nah, I wouldn't feel comfortable. I agree with you. But if it's just some shit where, like, she a dog lover and she found a way to attract people to her page that got a market for that, yeah, go get your, that's easy money. Yeah. You posting up a camera, so that was where I went with it. It was like, and the crazy thing about me, and most people don't know, is like, I'ma always choose to think logically in a situation before I jump to some, oh hell no, you can't do that. Yeah. It's like, okay, let me think about this real quick before I, cause it could be beneficial.
Oh, it could definitely be beneficial, but
so I'm saying, and for me, it could be beneficial for me too. Like, you know, it could be beneficial. I'm like, if it's beneficial and I can eat off this too, let's rock, babe. But if it's like, even if it's beneficial and to get too disrespectful, the naked shit, yeah, babe, I get how that's beneficial, but nah. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and be single, bro. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and just get that off of your thing. But I mean, like, I don't. It was cool getting back to the couch with you, just kind of sitting down and talking through the current events, as I like to call them today, because there's a lot of shit going on. But at the end of the day, bro, you know, I feel like this: the summer's about to be over. Yeah. And that fat boy season coming.
Fat boy season.
They better stay out my DMs.
You told everybody you a BBW lover?
A BBW lover? What's BBW?
Big black women.
Okay, I love big, beautiful black women. There's nothing wrong with that.
I like BBLs.
See, that's wrong with you now. That's wrong with you now. Hey, real quick, bro, what's your bro talk?
I don't have a bro talk.
You ain't got no bro talk? I got a bro talk. Hey, bro. For my dudes out there, real simple. Man, don't go get that goddamn hanging earring like Jeremy got. That hanging earring. Hey, bro, listen, it was good getting back to the couch with my dog, man. This is episode 35 of the Certified Steppaz. That is my dude, Smooth. I am KP. We're going to see y'all on the other side. Yeah.